Hello, Buckeye Nation. That game against Minnesota was, again, exactly what we needed before the game this Saturday. Sure, the first half felt a tad sluggish, but back-to-back-to-back scores in the third quarter put things away and gave the starters time to rest while the young guys finished things off. Let's dig into this win more after the intro. Welcome to Buckeye Football Fangirl. If this is your first time here, my name is Lisa and I'm the gal behind this channel. I am so happy you're here and hope you all are soaking up this Buckeye football season because it is flying by. I appreciate all of you who take the time to comment. One of the highlights of my week is getting to chat it up here and on Twitter with you all about these incredible Buckeyes. And it's been such a fun season so far as the Buckeyes have just rolled their way through 11 games undefeated. We just got to see these Buckeyes play their last game in the shoe, and I was getting all up in my feels during that game. I know we've got at least 2 more games left to watch them play, but there are so many players that I am going to miss that won't be back next year. It is hard not to feel bittersweet about it. Who are you all going to miss the most? Who are you going to be the most excited to watch at the next level? Go ahead, drop me a comment below with your thoughts. That game had so many moments that were just a beautiful way to close out the final game at the shoe. Henderson running all over Minnesota was probably my favorite part of the game. He was basically unstoppable during that first drive and then broke off that 70-yarder in the second half to kick off the scoring streak. That was perfect. Egbuka was clutch as well with several key catches, and Marv's touchdown made me so happy. Cade Stover's tutty was icing on the cake as he surpassed 1,000 yards with that catch to become one of the most successful tight ends in Ohio State history. On defense, the Silver Bullets did not disappoint. They held Minnesota's offense in check and had some electric moment themselves. Now granted, Minnesota's offense is nothing to rave about. However, the defense got it done, and those 2 turnovers propelled the team and helped properly put the game out of reach. That first one, the strip sack by Jack Sawyer that JT picked up and ran with, trucking over Jordan Hancock in the process, was incredible. And the fact that Jordan Hancock then went and snagged his own turnover with a fire interception made me laugh at the irony of it all. That unsportsmanlike conduct penalty was kind of ridiculous, but I do have to agree with Josh Paloa and his tweet. It was by far the best penalty call of the season. If we have to get a dumb penalty, might as well be for celebrating an amazing pick like that. We've got one more regular season game left, and it's a big one. Actually, big isn't even the best word to describe it. It's enormous because the stakes of the game this weekend are perhaps the highest that they've felt in a very long time. It's going to be a massive showdown up in Ann Arbor after everything that has come to light over the past few weeks. The cheating, the cover-ups, the general just ick that has surfaced as part of why TTUN has won the previous 2 years has changed everything for me when I think about the rivalry. I didn't think that I could think lower of TTUN, but thank you, Jim Harbaugh. You made that happen. I feel disgusted when I think of the heartbreak that all of us fans endured the past 2 years after those head-scratching losses, and I would like nothing more than to see this team of Buckeyes go up there and set things right again. I'm going to be doing things a little differently building up to the game this week. Normally, I would wrap my game preview up into the second part of this recap. However, I'm going to be dropping a bunch of videos throughout the week talking to some others about their thoughts on the game, and the preview will come a bit later. Until then though, I'll leave you with this. That game against Minnesota on Saturday ended in a dominant win, but it still took a while to get there. After that slow start in the first half, all of a sudden, There were fireworks in the third quarter with the 17 unanswered points that really pushed the score up. I thought McCord was solid and he got the job done, but there were still definitely moments where he didn't make the best decision and he looked a little bit shaky. My opinion on McCord is that he doesn't need to be the superstar and that he just needs to keep a calm head and deliver the ball to the superstars on the team. He's been great at keeping that cool head, and I think that this will be clutch as we move into the hardest part of our season. But I also know the fear of Buckeye Nation is just this, that slow starts and a few bad decisions might snowball into games lost as the competition ramps up. And it absolutely ramps up from here on out. Part of me thinks that this team just needs a half to kind of grind it out before going off, and that's why we've seen so many slow starts. It's almost like they're a bit of a flywheel and they spend that first half just getting things going, and then once it's going, watch out as it all starts working and we start seeing explosive plays. But where are you with all of this? Are you worried that things like slow starts will hurt the Buckeyes in the final stretch of games? Or have you seen enough success through these first 11 games to kind of put those fears to rest for you? Go ahead, drop me a comment below with your thoughts. I would love to hear where you are with this. All right, that's all I've got for you right now. I'll see you all a little bit later this week with a few more videos as we head into the matchup that is circled on every Buckeye fan's calendar every single year, the game against TTUN. OH.